Hey folks, today I'd love to delve into the awakening of the Revive-ReviveFruit. Please stick with me till the end. So let's kick things off with a refresher on the powers of the Revive-ReviveFruit. Our very own Brook, the musician of the Straw Hat Pirates, was the one to devour this unique devil fruit. A person who eats this devil fruit can be resurrected only once after death. Its abilities only kick in when you die, so there's no real upside while you're alive. But be warned, the side effects of the devil fruit definitely kick in. First, you can no longer swim, and second, if you eat another devil fruit, your body will be blown to smithereens. Even if you manage to come back to life, it doesn't mean your body's gonna be all fixed up. Your soul just goes back into your lifeless shell, that's it. For Brook, it took him a whole year to revive, leaving him as nothing more than a bag of bones. Initially, the Revive-ReviveFruit was perceived to be somewhat of a non-ability, as it only resurrected the user once and nothing more. But, as it turns out, the true essence of the Revive-ReviveFruit was beyond what any of us anticipated. It actually transforms the user's soul into a massive energy almost as tangible as physical matter. This allows Brook to astral project and move only as a soul, even neutralizing the souls of Big Mom's homies. His handle on souls is so advanced it could rival the user of the Soru no Mi. Next, let's ponder over what could happen if the Revive-ReviveFruit were to awaken. But before that, let's get clear on what we mean by awakening. On rare occasions, a devil fruit can awaken. Over 130 devil fruit users have been introduced in the series so far. Yet, only a mere 9 have been confirmed as awakened. Awakened users gain special abilities that they didn't possess before. For example, in the case of the Zoan-type users, they gain immense physical strength and healing abilities. The awakened jailer beasts of Impel Down are an example of such zone types. Then there are the Paramecia-type users. When they awaken, they gain the power to affect surroundings beyond themselves. The superhuman system that used the ability to awaken for the first time in the work was Doflamingo with the ability of the String Fruit. The String Fruit usually allows the user to produce strings from their fingertips. But once awakened, the user can manipulate the surrounding buildings and ground into strings. Doflamingo is using this power to turn entire cities into strings. Big Mom's Pirates crew member Katakuri is also an awakened user. Just like Doflamingo, Katakuri has been seen turning the ground into mochi using the mochi fruit. Despite the difference of mochi and string, the general direction of their awakened abilities was similar. There might be subtle differences, but when a Paramecia-type user awakens, they can extend the effect of their abilities beyond their own body. Let's contemplate the prospect of Brook's awakening. Originally, the Revive-ReviveFruit grants the ability to revive from death once, but it can only be used to resurrect oneself. And the nature of Paramecia-type awakening is to influence one's surroundings beyond oneself. So, what would happen if the effects gained from awakening share the same directionality as other Paramecia types? It may be the ability to resurrect others who have died. To begin with, Brook is already capable of manipulating souls. In the whole Cake Island arc, he managed to immobilize Big Mom's homies, the chess soldiers, in an instant. The chess soldiers didn't just fall over. It seemed as if their souls had been stripped away by Brook's ability. The homies are sentient plants, animals, and objects given life and personality by Big Mom's soul. Brook has already been able to influence the souls of these homies, while the limit may currently be extracting souls. Perhaps if the Revive-ReviveFruit were to awaken, it could also instill souls. This would amount to reviving a corpse by instilling a soul, in other words, acquiring the ability of resurrection. This control over souls is similar to the Soru no Mi, but the difference between the two abilities seems to be whether or not they can create a soul. Big Mom can take others' lifespan and give new souls to lifeless objects. On the other hand, Brook's ability only works on already existing souls. He can only extract his own soul from his body or peel off other souls. He cannot create new life. Even if the Revive-ReviveFruit were to awaken and allow for resurrection, it certainly wouldn't be an omnipotent ability. In a 2019 TV show, the author Mr. Oda had something intriguing to say. A guest speculated about reviving Ace, but Mr. Oda promptly denied it. If the Revive-ReviveFruit could resurrect anyone through awakening, Ace would be the first person wished back to life. The fact that the theory of Ace's resurrection was sadly refuted, doesn't that suggest something about the Revive-ReviveFruit's awakening? That is, it cannot resurrect just anyone. In other words, those resurrected through the Revive-ReviveFruit's awakening can only be people whose bodies are intact. Because someone like Brook, who is turned into a skeleton, cannot be resurrected, it would be impossible to resurrect Ace, whose body has already been buried. The Revive-ReviveFruit cannot repair physical damage. If you resurrect someone who has suffered a fatal injury, he would just die again. There may be a limitation where only people who died in a way that could be treated if their souls returned can be resurrected. For instance, if someone dies from hypovolemic shock, Brook could call their soul back, and Chopper could give them a blood transfusion, allowing for resurrection. While the usage limitations are strict, the number of people Brook could save with resurrection would significantly increase. From here, we delve into something more akin to speculation or fantasy than analysis. That is, when will Brook awaken? If the awakening of the Revive-ReviveFruit leads to resurrection, it seems likely to only come into play towards the end of the story. If resurrection becomes possible with still so much story to go, it could undermine the narrative's gravity. If someone dies, readers might think they can come back to life if Brook is around. Therefore, even if Brook were to gain the ability to resurrect the dead, it would probably only happen once, towards the very end of the series. Something like resurrecting someone who died in exchange for obtaining the One Piece seems plausible. If a member of the Straw Hat crew dies at the very end, it would leave a sour taste. But if Brook awakens, it seems likely that everyone could survive. The foreshadowing of Brook being able to manipulate souls might be a flag to avoid a bad end due to the awakening of the Revive-ReviveFruit. Finally, here's a summary of this discussion. Only a handful of Devil Fruit users can attain awakening. It wouldn't be surprising to see a few awakenings from the Straw Hat crew, which has now become one of the top pirate crews in all over the world. It is certain that Luffy will awaken, but it seems likely that Brook, who has the longest history of ability users in the crew, will also awaken. This channel posts summaries, explanations, and ranking videos related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next video.